9 tips for successful outreach. Our heritage is a treasure, and there are few things as noble as bringing a previously unaffiliated Jew back to his roots. Here are a few tips to help you along the way. Number 1, you can do it. It's natural to be nervous and refrain from approaching someone out of fear of making a mistake or saying the wrong thing. Trust in yourself. Revolutions happen by regular people who recognize their power and chip in towards a common goal. You don't need to be a trained professional in the field of outreach to make an impact on another's life. We all know 1 or 2 people who can benefit from exposure to our heritage. Put on a smile, introduce yourself, extend an invitation to a Friday night meal, and make the connection. You'll be amazed at how receptive people are to a friendly person. Number 2, be yourself. People sense when someone is not themselves, and an artificial approach will only rebuff the person you're trying to reach. Just be warm, friendly, and above all, genuine. Number 3, be sensitive. Don't look at your goal as trying to make the person observant. Rather, your goal should simply be to make the person feel comfortable and respected. Do not pressure the person to observe a particular mitzvah or ritual, and always be sensitive to his space comfort level. Number 4, always show respect for the other person's views. Even if you deeply disagree with a point they're making, do not get into a heated debate or argument. These sorts of confrontations are often futile and toxic to a relationship. Changing someone's mind is a slow process, and the first step is to show respect for their opinion, even if you consider their viewpoint antithetical to your values. Let the person know that even though you disagree, you very much value their intelligence, and you appreciate the fact that they're thoughtful and looking to find the truth. Number 5, do not sermonize or preach. No one likes being talked down to, and there are few things more demeaning than being lectured. Unfortunately, even well-meaning people are often unaware of their condescending tone when talking to unaffiliated Jews. But it's important to be especially cognizant of how you come across when you're trying to make a connection. No one is interested in long speeches. Number 6, admit your ignorance. Few things are as off-putting as talking with someone who thinks they know everything. No one expects you to know all the answers, and if you're asked a question out of your expertise, admit that you don't know the answer, and promise to investigate the question or ask someone more knowledgeable. People can sense when someone is improvising or speaking on a topic that they lack a mastery over. When someone displays the humility of being able to admit their ignorance, they become instantly more trustworthy and respected. Number 7, be patient. Your goal is not to make the other person instantly religious. Develop a real and genuine friendship, and remember that you never really know what sort of impact you're having on the other person. Never imply, even in the smallest way, that your continued friendship is somehow conditional on the other person picking up religious observance. Human beings are complicated, and your friendship and warmness may plant seeds that have a pivotal effect many years later. Number 8, pick your Torah thoughts carefully. A Torah thought that is intricate or focused on legalities may be insightful for a religious audience, but will not necessarily resonate with a non-religious person. Try to discuss insights that highlight Judaism's sensitivity towards man's relationship with his fellow man, or that demonstrate the great wisdom of our sages and the relevance of their words in today's modern world. Again, always remember to avoid giving long speeches or sounding preachy. Number 9, do not reinvent the wheel. If your friend has questions about evolution, archaeology, biblical criticism, and whatnot, unless you're very well versed in these topics, it is unwise to engage. Instead, help your friend connect with the available resources that professionally address these questions. There are many seminars held every year that host top scientists discussing these very issues, who will have a much greater chance of having an impact than simply debating. Here at Priority One, We've been very successful in this regard and have helped thousands of people return to their roots. For information regarding these seminars, see the link below to our website. Additionally, there are many great books that you can recommend that clearly and directly deal with these topics. Another option is to create a home study group and invite non-observant people to meet dynamic, specially trained mentors. See the links below for more information on how to set up a successful home study group. The bottom line is to trust in your ability to help your fellow Jew. Be friendly and real, and come into these relationships knowing that change is a slow process, and one never really knows the impact that they can have on another person's life.